we decided, I wanted to do it first. Maurice really wasn't on board. I was in foster care for a little bit when I was 17. So the impact that my foster family made on me really made me want to do that for other kids. And so I really pushed it with Maurice. And he finally kind of gave in and said, all right, we'll do it. So.
Oh, you make a connection with every kid who stops by, every kid that comes into your home. So I'm surprised by how often and how well that works.
I guess patience is just like a number one thing where, I mean, you have to have this in order to do it. Talking about boys, they tell me everything. It's pretty awesome.
Our job.
It is a job.
It is a job, correct. We've had kids experience a lot of things. Birthdays, a birthday cake with their name written on it. Some of them have never, I remember
Who was
Ashley
that?
had never had a birthday cake with her name written on it.
Sitting at a table.
Sitting at a table, yeah.
The simple things that most, I would like to think most families take for granted.
Going to, I mean, because my parents aren't alive anymore, but hers, our grandpa and grandma, going there, we go for every holiday. And
a bed is a big one. You mean I get my own, I get a bed? Not just like a mattress on the floor, but I get a bed and a dresser. Or, I mean, I guess some of the things that I guess my kids take for granted because they've had it, because that's the way I grew up and Cheryl grew up.
We have one now that's never had a bike, never learned to ride a bike.
But me, I think I should be able to keep them all. Cheryl says no.
Age difference.
They sometimes come without too much.
And they
most of the time they come
out
without
with
anything.
too much or anything, and it's in plastic bags. It's they don't really use suitcases anymore. It's more bins.
A lot of totes.
Totes.
Trying to get away from the garbage bags. So that they're not thinking their stuff is garbage and you're hauling it from one place to another.
Yeah.
So and Cheryl will take when they come into care, she'll take them to the fabric store and say, okay, we're going to pick up this material. This is the kind we need, and they can each make a blanket. So then they always have that blanket that's theirs, irregardless when they go, it's theirs.
Seeing their first.
Yeah.
You know.
Their first. They have kids, and them to come back and say, okay, I see why I see it now. Why? What? You know, I get it. Them getting their driver's license. Is always and
first prom.
Their first prom.
Snowball days.
Their first job.
Yeah. First paycheck.
Yeah. To watch them on the jet ski, or just in the water, or to watch them catch their first fish. I mean, just those simple things in life that they maybe didn't have a chance to experience.
It's kind of funny. Our oldest that we adopted, he's got a son.
Spitting image of him.
Behavior, and he says, "What do I do?" Your job now. Your job now. Don't look at me. You raised him.
Yep.
Over 400,000 children are in need of an emergency out-of-home placement in the United States every year. The reasons are varied and many. Parental alcohol or drug abuse, allegations of neglect, marital or partner discord, or homelessness. Whatever the reason, these children are in need of a safe, nurturing environment while their natural families heal. Who are these people that do foster parenting? Well, they are married couples or single. Some have biological children, some don't. Some own their own home, and some rent an apartment. Some are in their early 20s, and some are, well, aged to perfection. But they all have one thing in common. They have all opened their home to a child in need and given them something very special: hope. If you have room in your heart and in your home for a foster child, please give us a call. There is a child that is waiting for someone special, just like you.